Welcome back to this pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
And we're going to be doing a recap of the Chiefs and the Colts. Colts win this one 19-13. Really impressive win for the Colts. They played a lot of good defense and played a lot of keep away ball from Patty and the gang. They got the paid man treatment for the Chiefs, keep that ball away, run it 1,000 times, play good defense.
Yep.
Jacoby had a pretty decent game. Didn't play great, but didn't really need him to. Marlon Mack balled out. That line played amazing. They just mauled that defensive line for the Chiefs. Frank Clark didn't do much. This Chiefs overall defense didn't play very well, honestly, outside of a Honey Badger pick. On the other side, Patty did get hurt in this game. He played amazing that first half. Then he got hurt, and he looked like he was mortal. Still had a decent game statistically wise, but especially in that second half, he wasn't the same. Missing throws, struggling a lot.
Couldn't really get out of the pocket.
Yeah. And that really shines a light on that Chiefs offensive line is not very good. And when you can't move around a ton, he's going to get smushed. So they had to get some things figured out. They had to hopefully get some people back healthy, and the backups had to play better, or either or. They had to tape Patty's ankle better. He got hurt in that first game of the season, and he hasn't really been the same since, injury-wise. They do need to run the ball more, take a little bit of pressure off of Patty. Dede had an okay game. He just didn't have enough carries in my eyes. They're missing a lot of players, man. The Chiefs missing their best receiver. The line's not playing very well because a lot of players are hurt. And Patty's hurt as well, so he's not playing top-level Patty. That defense, kind of for the Chiefs, kind of disappointed me. They let the Colts offensive line just absolutely maul them and just run the ball a ton. Kind of what the Army did against Oklahoma a couple of years ago. Just obliterate that time of possession and just give that the other side only a couple of chances to score, which is going to be kind of one of the formulas in my eyes for how to beat the Chiefs. Now, that's not easy to say because Chiefs still can score at will, and not everyone has as good as line as Colts does. So that's all I really got to say, man. I'm not going to overreact too much. This is a really good Colts team. They definitely can win the division in my eyes, and I'm not going to say the Chiefs are doomed or Patty's not the best quarterback in the league or anything like that, because he still is. He just needs to get a bit healthier, and his line needs to play better, or they need to get people back that actually could play.
Yeah.
And their receivers need to get better open. Than Pringle, he had a decent game, but he got hurt or something. I don't know what happened, but
by the way, he's not making that up. There's a guy that's on the team. His last name's Pringle.
yeah. He got one catch that almost got a first down. He looks like he had bricks in his shoes. So either he's just super slow, or he just got banged up on that play, because about 90% of receivers in the league would have been a first down. So I don't know what happened exactly there. He looks like an old tight end, like Jason Witten running the ball.
He just might not have them wheels like that.
Yeah. I haven't watched him play enough, so I couldn't really tell you. But yeah, they didn't do much with T.Y. Hilton and the Colts didn't, but they didn't need him either.
No.
So yeah, great win by Frank Wright and the gang. Mr. Mustachio, Andy Reid is going to have to get a couple things figured out. He's going to have to give the ball to DD and they're Shady and everyone else a bit more as well.
Yeah, man. I'm going to start with the Chiefs, man. It was just a rough day on offense and defense, really. I'll start with the offense. Yeah, man, they were just – my biggest issue is just they didn't run the ball enough. Only 9 carries for D.D. Williams. And this is my biggest argument. Even if your running game is really not working the whole game, all it takes sometimes is just that one run, man. That one run that busts them open, and it gives them confidence, and it gets their juices flowing, and things like that. So that's one thing that bothers me about teams sometimes. And this goes to show you it's teams around the league. It ain't just certain teams. It's some weird reason every team does it in some game where they just abandon the running game and they make themselves one-dimensional. And this goes to show you it doesn't matter even if you have Patty Mahomes or Tom Brady. If you make your team one-dimensional, you could get beat. And I think that's what happened here. Patty did get banged up, but I'm not going to just make that the excuse